Hello and thank you for watching. In this video we're going to be talking about scissor skills. Scissor skills are just one of the things your child should know before they enter school. From school projects to arts and crafts, scissor skills are really going to come in handy for your child. Scissor skills, or cutting skills, require hand strength, hand-eye coordination, dexterity, and bilateral coordination skills. It's a skill used almost every day once a child reaches school age, and it's important to know how to safely handle scissors and how to cut. Some questions to ask yourself when you're considering whether or not your child is ready for scissor skills are questions like, does my child have good balance while sitting and standing? Do they exhibit good limb control? Well-rounded wrist and hand muscles? Basic bilateral coordination? Does my child have the ability to keep their fingers at rest while other fingers snip? And are they interested in scissors and in using them? Scissors are great tools to have for schoolwork and for crafts. And if you answered these questions in any way yes, then you may want to think about introducing scissor skills to your child. The next thing you're going to want to find is the right scissors for your child. There are many different types of scissors, and the best ones to start with are the small children's practice scissors. These include plastic scissors. These scissors are very much training scissors. They allow safe practice on paper, and they really help with dexterity and coordination. These scissors are not very good cutters, but they're great for gripping in practice. The next kind are safety scissors. This blade is covered with a plastic to keep fingers away from sharp edges. The last type are the blunt type scissors. They allow for cutting through most materials with the added safety tip, which is a rounded tip. These are very good once your child has grasped scissor safety and scissor etiquette. Before we can jump straight into cutting, we'll need to work on our fine motor skills. We'll build up our motor skills and improve our hand strength by doing things like tearing up paper, spinning tops, using tongs, eyedropper art, clothespin activities, and punching holes with hole punchers. Anything that requires hand-eye coordination and the grasping motion is a great starter to scissor skills. Building up the muscle and the dexterity in the hands is really what we're trying to do. Once we've got a good grasp on our motor skills, it's important to move on to scissor safety. Now, before we use scissors, we want to know how to handle scissors. Make sure that our children know scissors are for cutting and they are not toys. Teach your children the importance of handling sharp objects the right way. Scissors are supposed to go along with the groove of the hand, so it's important that left-handed children have left-handed scissors. You never want to run with scissors, and it's best not to walk around with scissors at all. But if you do have to walk with scissors, know how to hold them. Only use your scissors on appropriate material. Never point scissors at someone, and always handle them with care. When we hold scissors, our thumb is placed in the circle part of the scissor, while our pointer and middle fingers go in and grasp around the oval part of the scissors. Scissors may feel comfortable being gripped with fewer or more fingers, depending on the type of scissors you have and how small or large our hands are. Your thumb will normally move the top blade up and down, and your middle and pointer fingers will be used to keep the scissors steady as your thumb snips. While we try not to walk with scissors, sometimes we have to, so it's important to know how to hold them. When handing scissors to someone else, you hold them the same way as if you were walking. And that's with the scissors closed, your hand grasping the blades in a fist with the handle facing out and pointing up. And your arms will be at your side with the blade facing down and away. Now that we've learned our motor skills and we've got our scissor safety down, we can start using our scissors. And when we start using our scissors, we want to start small. We'll snip small sections first. We can cut out long rows and let our children turn those rows into squares. Let them snip straws and cardboard. The thicker the materials are, the more will help with that muscle buildup and the ability to make the snipping motion. A good tip when you are letting them cut along lines on a paper is to put little glue barriers down. That way they can feel the bumps and know when they're off the path and when they're on the right cutting path. Long lines of cutting are really just a lot of single snips, so once your child can snip singles effectively, they'll be able to grasp the long line cutting pretty easy. Some good practice methods are these fun little cut sheets. You can follow along the lines and reach the image at the end. These will help your child learn how to move the paper and the scissors at the same time while they're cutting to create that zigzag shape. It will also help them to have a good guide and keep focus when they can follow along the lines. Some other fun, easy worksheets to practice cutting are shapes. Squares and triangles are the easiest ones to start out with, and circles are really good. Once we're a little more practiced, then we can start learning how to move the paper and move the scissors to create those curves. You can also, of course, create your own fun scissor worksheets with images or by drawing lines that your child has to follow along with. There are lots of fun ways that we can practice scissors. Cutting out cardboard from cereal boxes or junk mail. Get creative with it and let the library know what you come up with. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something useful in this video. If you would like to find more videos like this, visit our Wildomar Library page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or give us a call, email us, or come to visit.